Hello, good morning, students. Today I am along with the new episode of the lesson Long Walk to Freedom, an autobiography of Nelson Mandela. In my first episode, we all discussed about the motto and motive of the person, why he was so much curious, what was the ultimate aim of his life, and in what condition his nation was. And we came to conclusion that the ultimate aim of Nelson Mandela was to achieve freedom for the people of his nation who were being humiliated and discriminated by the white people, those were in powers. Actually, it was a fight against the inequality and injustice spread in society. It is not the prime duty of a government to see the people of the nation in different ways, as we also discussed the point that Nelson Mandela fought for the freedom of his people, and this fight was not very short. It continued for years, and ultimately, the very important day, as I mentioned yesterday, that 10 May 1994 came. The sun came up in the sky with a new bright sun shining, and it brought a very good morning for the people of South Africa. Today, in this episode, we shall learn in what way the achievement became very fruitful. Stepwise, I shall tell you the matter. My dear, in the real sense, it was a great achievement for the black people because they were not considered human beings, they were not treated equally. In his inaugural speech, Nelson Mandela thanked the international leaders for attending the ceremony and for the encouragement and the indirect approval given by them. They were honored with the highest post of the president. It was the first time in the history of South Africa when the black people were so much honored and they were offered the highest post of the president of the nation. As we know, as a result, Nelson Mandela was appointed the first president of South Africa. Behind this achievement, he had a very deep desire to make his land glorious and free from all sort of discrimination. This was the ultimate aim, and keeping this view in mind, he did so. In my first video lecture, I brought your attention towards our own nation, in what way India achieved its own freedom. And today, although we were not the freedom fighters, but we see the way of achievement, how was it was so much difficult. It was a great phenomena when the general saluted Nelson Mandela as a president. My dear, this episode is very important, very remarkable, and we see the incidents happen one by one and that make the future of the people of South Africa very bright. First, they achieved freedom. Second, they were offered the highest post. Third, the general who saluted Nelson Mandela, and we see the common attitude of the generals. Earlier, they arrested him, and it was the great moment when they paid their salute and regard to the nation, to the head of the nation as a president. It was a great change in their attitude. Of course, it cannot happen when our attitude is not so much right to the aim. I shall also discuss the other incident, what happened just after that. Other incident, once again, I would like to draw your kind attention towards this little phenomena that there were two national anthems. It was much more surprising here in our nation, here in India, and I think in the most of the nations of the world have only one national anthem. But in South Africa, there were two, one for the black people, another for the white. It is because the black were dominated by the white. The system of government was the most inhuman. You may ask the question why say so. It is not my personal comment, but the expression of Nelson Mandela in his autobiography. He blamed that the system of the government in power in those days were quite wrong, unjustice, not equal, it was improper, inhuman. My dear, people of a nation should be recognized and regarded as their own nationality, not on the basis of their color, caste, creed, religion, or the tribes they are concerned to. One thing is very important, it is very considerable, and I would like to say man is not born to hate others. We are meant for love, we are meant for each other, and a society can flourish only by means of cooperation with the eyes of equality. Everyone should be treated equally, opportunities should be offered equally, and everyone should the, take advantage of prosperity of the nation as much as they can. For that, we don't have any reason to support hatred because why to hate? Why not love? It is love that connects people and makes a nation very strong. And if I give priority to our hatred, to our ill feeling, certainly we cannot imagine a very good society, a very strong nation. Brotherhood, honesty, benevolence, kindness, generosity, these are the good features of human beings. And that can be seen in everyone. And at last, I would like to convey the deepest desire of Nelson Mandela, as he say, love is natural. Certainly, we are not man-made. We are concerned to nation, concerned to nature. So certainly, let the whole nation be concerned to nature and let them live as we desire for self. Thank you, and I hope that you will enjoy every episode and will provide a very good shape to your career because career is an ultimate aim of our study. Thank you very much.